Hello. We all know that people like to go to work or go to school, but what do people do during the times that they aren't doing those things? Well, that's what we're going to find out today. We're going to be looking at different people's hobbies and interests outside of their normal everyday routine. Studies say that 74% of people consider hobbies to be an important part of their life, whether that's snowboarding, riding your bike. As long as you have something that you love to do every day, and something that you can do besides going to work or going to school, I think that you will never get bored. Personally, I think that nowadays, lots of people always come up to me and say, "Oh, what do you want to do?" Because personally, I think that they don't know what they want to do. Which is why I think having a hobby is a very important part of everyday lives. Personally, I like collecting Lego. It's a big interest of mine and I quite enjoy building it. I like just the whole aspect of collecting it. We've made a whole room for it even. But I've also gotten to the point where just having it there isn't quite as good as it could be. So I've also started doing Lego stop motion, which kind of elevates the whole experience of having to build something. But then you can also turn your creation into something that kind of brings it to life into a little scene or a little film that you can make.
My hobby is I play guitar in bands. Sometimes I sing, and so out of that, the hobby is collecting guitars. I get to meet lots of people, interested people, and that's probably the biggest thing. You get to perform on stage in front of people, and you're all having fun, and you meet lots of people that way. It's great. Well, one of my greatest achievements in this is I get to record music as well. We get to go into recording studios. We got to go in just recently into Hipposonic Studios, which used to be called Little Mountain Sound. Lots of famous bands recorded there, like AC/DC and all sorts of things. And I recorded this CD right here, which has just been released this week. The downside of this hobby, if there is anything, and it's hard to say it's a downside because you still enjoy it, is it's quite expensive collecting the guitars that you play. I've got lots of guitars up here on the wall, and there's some here on the floor, and there's probably about a half dozen more hidden away in bags around the house. So yeah, it can cost a bit of money.
I enjoy modifying blasters to perform how I want them to, and I also enjoy going to battles with other people so I can use my blasters. I also like doing simpler modifications to other blasters I have with the skills I've learned. For me, the main downside of this hobby is the cost of ordering other specialty parts and blasters.
It seems to me that the biggest issues that people have with picking up a hobby is either managing their time around to get to be able to do their hobby, or just not having the money, because as well, I guess we've figured out today, hobbies can be expensive. But you have to remember that not all hobbies require you to spend a lot of money. There's lots of much simpler and enjoyable things that you can do on a daily basis. I think it's very important that people know that you don't have to sit inside all day, and that you don't have to just sit around and do nothing and then wait for the next day to come.